Hey everybody, how's it going? My name is AfarCryAway, and today we're only going to do 3 mods for Fallout 4, but that's just because I've had a really crazy week and I didn't have a whole lot of time to make this video. But these 3 mods are really fun to play around with, and so if you're into modding, these are going to be basically a fun time for you. Coming in at number 1, we have Revolvers Animation Overhaul by CharacterCreator. So basically, buried deep in the code of Fallout 4, there was a Revolver fanning animation, which CharacterCreator ended up digging out so we could see it once more. Fanning a revolver is a technique where you basically get the revolver in one hand and use your other hand to pull back the hammer, so you're almost firing at like a semi-automatic pace as opposed to waiting for the entire hammer to pull back itself. It's actually a lot of fun to play around with this mod, and I do advise you guys try it out. It's a little tricky because you have to handle it differently, as it will go basically automatic on you once you start holding the trigger down, or the aim down sights down, and then also pulling the trigger. So you'll have to get used to it, but once you do, it's a ton of fun, and it actually makes playing with any sort of revolver just a lot better. Even the weaker revolvers will get sort of like a buff from this since you have a better fire rate. The only cons to this mod are that you cannot use it in third person, and it doesn't really work for VATs, but if you're just playing it in first person anyway, you're gonna have a good time with this mod. Alright, coming in at number 2, we have Mega Explosions by Meltus. This mod doubles the force, the size, and the damage of every single explosion in the game. Yes, every single one. That means grenades, mines, rocket launchers, and the mini nukes. Yes, the mini nukes are not mini anymore. They are quite large, and a ton of fun to play around with. I mean, just the fact that this mod doubles the force and the damage just makes any sort of explosive player probably have just the best time. I mean, if you're completely maxed out in explosives, this mod is for you because you're going to have a good time with this one. Alright, and our last mod is actually a texture mod by Millenia, just like how we had the double barrel the other week. This week we have the new combat shotgun and the rifle retextures. These retextures are really good. I don't know how Millenia does it. It's still a really good retexture, as it kind of adds a lot more grit and detail to these guns. They look a lot more like they've been left outside for a long time. They've got a lot more rust on them and a lot more of like the wood chipped away. And I cannot wait till we get like the hunting rifle retextured as well like this, because then we'll have an entire set of guns to use that look like they've been in a nuclear apocalypse, which is basically any mod I can get that'll make the game look more like a nuclear apocalypse, the better it is, because I mean, it's Fallout. Your guns shouldn't look like they're brand new, and I think these mods really sell that aesthetic tone to the game. Alright, and that's all the mods for this week. As always, we'll have the links to all of them below for you guys to check out yourselves. I would say, you know, next week's is probably going to be a lot better than this week's mods series, as I just didn't have a whole lot of time to make this video, as I've had a lot of crazy work stuff going on. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it, and peace out.